Hey girl, hey! Welcome back to my channel. I know I'm so late to the game. I have not been able to film because of the weather, and like I said, I use natural light. So I'm finally able to do my best of 2017 video. I love this video. This is my first time being able to do it because of course I started my YouTube in June of 2017. So I haven't been able to do it prior to that, obviously, but I love watching these videos. I have been watching them. I like to watch these, especially just like favorites videos, and write my little notes down for shopping lists and things like that. So hopefully my video does the same for you and gives you some things that you haven't tried, or makes you go rediscover things in your already collection that you have. That's one of my things that I want to do this year, is definitely rediscover my collection. Stop buying so much unless it's like something that's a necessity, or not necessarily a necessity, because come on, makeup is not a necessity in general, but just things that like are innovative or really not just hyped up, essentially. But let's go ahead and get started. I did just want to give a quick disclaimer on this video. These are products that I either discovered in 2017 or came out in 2017. So this doesn't mean that these are my new Holy Grail products. I have a Holy Grail video. I'll link that somewhere here or down below. So those are still my Holy Grail videos. These are just products that I feel like, out of the things that I discovered or came out in 2017, these were the best that I've tried. There are some products that, yes, they were good, that I may have talked about, but I didn't reach for them as often. Doesn't mean they weren't great, but these are the best. These are the ones that I reached for the most. And yeah, I just wanted to keep it really narrowed down, as small as possible, because like I said, I love trying products. So this could have been oh, this is good, this is good, this is good, but I don't want to just talk about good, especially if I bought it once, tried it a couple times, and I haven't touched it since. These are products that I repeatedly went back to, and I want to share them with you. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So first, starting off with primer. At first I was like, oh, well, I didn't really have a really good primer or something that really stood out to me, and then I realized I actually finished a whole primer, and that is something that I don't think I've ever done, unless like I threw it away or didn't like it, and that is the Josie Maran, what is this called? Surreal Skin Argan Finishing Balm, and it is completely empty. As you can see, I had to actually go get this out of my empties. And I bought this last year and I finished the whole thing. So obviously I loved it. It's not necessarily just a primer. You know, with Josie Maran, her products are all about skincare and, luminosity. And this is just a really great base canvas for your makeup. It does give a little bit of blurring technology up in there, but it's really just a really good base to make your makeup go on smooth. And I just obviously really enjoyed it, so I definitely will say this was the best of 2017 for primers for me. If I do skip a category like eye primer, that just means that I didn't have anything really new or innovative or great in 2017. So again, refer back to my Holy Grail video where I have every category in there. When it comes to eyeshadow palettes, I would definitely have to say ColourPop took the cake this year. This is the Cute AF Yes Please, oh, Cute AF is what it says. This is the Yes Please palette, and this is what it looks like. As you can see, I have totally like dug into this thing. I love this thing. This such a beautiful warm palette. The colors are so beautiful and blend really good. I just love this palette. And a more recent favorite, but a same thing, beautiful colors, blends perfectly. This is the Dream Street palette by this is in collaboration with Kathleen Lights, and I have just been loving this palette. I do want to get some more of these palettes. I also wanted to try some of their eyeshadows, single eyeshadows. If they're anything like these palettes, they just are totally perfection. I love them, and for the price, you legit can't beat them. So with a good base primer, these last really long for me on my eyes, and I just love them. So eyeshadow palettes definitely was ColourPop this year. Another eye product will definitely be the Desi x Katy collection with Dose of Colors, and this is the 4-pan, I think they called it the girls palette, and I loved this, especially this bronze color here, which I think, I always get these all confused. I think this one is Sue's, I think is what it's called. But either way, this bronze, I love this. This, when I wanted to do just like a quick eye, I would throw in some eyeshadows in the crease, which especially the ones I'm going to mention next, and this bronze color all over my lid, and that was just like my go-to, especially for the summertime. I just loved this palette, and I will continue to love it. I know a lot of people felt like it wasn't as like easy to use and kind of chunky, but I feel like that was the point. It was supposed to be this pop of color on the eye, and for what they intended it for, I feel like it was perfect, and I just really enjoyed this. For single eyeshadows, hands down, L'Oreal made the best ones, and these are the L'Oreal Matte Color Riche eyeshadow, and specifically and only the matte ones. They are the best ones. My favorite out of all of these is number 306 Acro Matte is what it's called. This is just like that perfect on trend, like burnt orangey color. It's just so beautiful. I will do this color all over my lid and into the crease. It's just the most, it's so soft, so blendable. I just love this. This just as a one color all over my eye is just perfection. And then if I want to get like more intricate, I'll go in with 308, which is this one, and this is Madison Avenue, and it's just like a dark chocolatey brown, and I'll put that in my crease or outer corner. And this is just like a matte cream shade. This is number 304 Matted Up. I think they only have like 4 or 5 of these, but these are hands down these are hands down the best eyeshadows at the drugstore. Like, I haven't found matte eyeshadows at the drugstore. That's one thing with the drugstore. They are very good at you know, shimmery eyeshadows and things like that, but when it comes to matte eyeshadows, the drugstore is lacking, and those are the best matte eyeshadows I have found at the drugstore. So I definitely recommend going out and getting those. I hope L'Oreal comes out with more of those different colors, because they are fabulous. And then the last thing for the eyes is definitely the Stila, what are they called, Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadows. I only have 2. This is Rose Gold and Molten Midnight, but these are just so beautiful. I, for one, I'm not a makeup artist. I just enjoy makeup. I'm a makeup connoisseur is what I like to say. And I just love doing makeup. But glitter has always been the part of makeup that I felt I wasn't very strong with. So this is like a beginner's dream. This makes it so easy for the beginner or everyday person to wear glitter. You don't have to get glitter glue and put it down. It just makes it so easy. This was such an innovative product for makeup. It's changed the makeup game. I'm telling you, this is just so beautiful. I definitely recommend these. I will be picking up more. I know they came out recently with some like shimmer eyeshadows, not necessarily glitter, and I want to get some of those as well. So hands down, Stila did that. Now on to base. I only have 2, and they're really both really affordable. I loved foundation this year, but I kind of went back to Old Faithfuls until I got this in my hands, and this is the Ordinary Full Coverage Foundation. I love this. I still have it in the box. I'm not sure why. I haven't talked about this on YouTube, but in my everyday life, I have been wearing this non-stop. I just love the coverage it gives, the finish it leaves. It lasts all day. I just love it. It's just so good, and it's so inexpensive. I know now it's becoming more readily available. I know Sephora's carrying the Ordinary. I don't know if they're going to carry just their skincare or their foundations also, but that they are coming to Sephora. Beautylish also sells Ordinary now. It's just becoming so more readily available that I'm so happy. The only thing with this is it does have a really good shade range, but for me, I am in between two shades. This is 3.1Y dark, and this is 3.2N deep. So this is yellow and this is neutral, and I'm just right in between these two, but I just love this foundation. And then the last foundation is also an affordable foundation. It's actually drugstore, and this is the e.l.f. oil-free SPF 15 sunscreen foundation. I don't know like what the actual name is, but I loved this foundation. I did do a full e.l.f. video, which is where I first tried this, and I've been loving it ever since. I love the packaging. It is a glass bottle. It comes with a pump, which at the drugstore is so hard to find. So it comes with a pump. It's just really great packaging. Has a little bit of SPF, and it's just beautiful. It's such a great finish. This rivals any high-end foundation, definitely, and I've just been loving that. For concealer is the ColourPop No Filter Concealers. ColourPop did the damn thing with this. This is so good. I'm in the color Deep Golden 60. I definitely wish they would come out with more shades, but this is $6, and it definitely rivals like the best of the best. Like, I love this and my Tarte together. It leaves the most flawless finish, lasts all day. It's definitely matte, but it's just flawless. Definitely, like it says, no filter. I love this, and I will continue to use it and repurchase it. For powders, starting at the drugstore, it's definitely going to be the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder Compacts. I love these. I have the color Golden Tan and Cocoa. I use Cocoa for all over the face. And I use Golden Tan for like underneath the eyes to wipe away any like bakage, things like that. But these are just the most, oh my god, they won't stay up. These are just the most beautiful powders. They really remind me of my MAC Natural Skin Finish foundation, and that's one of my holy grail powders. These so resemble that powder. They don't last as long, as the only thing, but for the price, you really can't beat it. Again, the shade range is kind of wonky, but I really love this, and yeah, I'm really excited. And it's so weird because I haven't actually tried the Wet n Wild foundation, like the actual foundation, so that's hopefully something I can try this year. But these are winners. The next powder is definitely not new to 2017 at all, but it is new to me. It was actually a recommendation from my sister, and I've been loving it ever since. And it is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Ultra Definition Powder Foundation, and this is what it looks like. I'm in the color Dark Neutral. I love this. I have totally put a dent in this. I don't know if you could see it, but this is such a beautiful foundation. I just love it. I do think they keep going on sale, which really scares me. Come on, car, just park, bro. They keep going on sale, which really scares me because I feel like it might be soon becoming discontinued, so I'm definitely going to stock up. But this is such a beautiful foundation. And then the last powder is not necessarily a coverage powder, but it is a translucent powder, pressed powder, and that is the Julep Insta Filter Invisible Finishing Powder. And this is what the packaging looks like, and it is just so good. It is so beautiful. It is truly translucent. Nothing comes off. Actually, I'm gonna put some on right now because I'm a little shiny. It really does make you look like you have no filter, like a filter on your skin. It's so beautiful. And I use it like every day, and it barely looks like it has a dent in it. Oh my goodness, I missed an eyeshadow palette. Back to eyeshadow palettes. The Maybelline City Mini Palette by Shayla. This is what it looks like. This is the packaging. Oh my goodness, this was such a good palette. Not just the palette itself, but also for what this stood for. It not only is it super buttery and beautiful colors, but also because of what it stood for, with Maybelline having their first collaboration with Makeup Shayla being a woman of color, a curvy woman. It's just a big deal, and it made me love this palette even more. But you know, all that aside, it truly is a great palette. The colors are beautiful. buttery, blend well, and it's just really great, especially considering that it's from the drugstore. It's just awesome. I only have one bronzer to talk about, and that is the ColourPop bronzers. I don't have the name of this one. I'll either put it here on the screen or down below for sure, but the ColourPop bronzers are some of the best bronzers that I've tried, and again, for the price, they're so beautiful. You know, my holy grail is the Shea Moisture one, and this specific color rivals that. I've just been tearing into this bronzer, and I'm just so happy they came out with them. Yeah, I just really love it. For blush, I only have one that was really something that I really enjoyed this year other than my normal favorites, and that is Kat Von D's Lolita. You can use this as an eyeshadow and a blush, but I really enjoy this as a blush. Like I said, I thought it was limited edition. I'm pretty sure they brought it back. It should still be available to this day, actually in like a kit. But yes, I love this blush. It's so beautiful, and I'm glad that she brought that out. I wish it was a little bigger, especially considering it's a blush, but you know. For highlighters, I just have two to talk about from the drugstore. It's definitely going to be the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter in 100 Molten Gold. This is the most beautiful highlighter. I just love this from the drugstore. They definitely hit it out the park with this. Maybelline killed it this year. Like, the drugstore and affordable makeup has been killing it. Maybelline, ColourPop, those have definitely been my favorites this year. And then I did recently pick up the 050 Molten Rose Gold one. I haven't tried it yet, but I know it's going to be amazing as well. So those are definitely my favorites from the drugstore. And then my favorite highlighter this year, again from the Desi and Katy collection, is Mirame. And this is what I wore like probably 90% of the time since I've got it, and it barely looks like I put a dent in it. This is just such a beautiful, soft rose gold highlight, and it's just so beautiful on the skin. I love this. They hit it out the park with this one. For mascara, of course, the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. That was the best mascara of 2017, hands down. No other drugstore or high-end could top this mascara. For lips, I definitely have some liquid lipsticks. 2017 was definitely the year of liquid lipsticks. It is starting to dwindle down now, but definitely the best liquid lipstick formula has to be the Smashbox Always On liquid lipsticks. I have 3 of them. This is in the color Out Loud, True Grit, and Stepping Out. Stepping Out is a beautiful nude. I just love this formula. It lasts all day. It's very comfortable on the lips. I really particularly love their applicator. Not only is it just a little bit curved, but it's also like a triangle, so it's so easy to get right into the crevices of your mouth and line beautifully. I love these. I know that they just came out with some nudes, so I definitely want to check that out, but this was definitely my favorite. This is definitely my favorite formula. Their colors are kind of okay, but the formula for sure is great. The next one that I really enjoyed was the NARS Power Matte Lip Pigment, and this one is in the color London Calling. These have some really pretty colors as well, and I really love the formula. The applicator is also really different and innovative. It is a very watery formula, but it dries down matte, and it does stay a very long time. I just really enjoyed this. NARS really hit it out the park with that. And then as far as like glossy lip, my favorite was definitely the Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche Liquefied Lip. This is very moisturizing, very glossy, but also high pigment. Oh my goodness, these are some of the most pigmented liquid lipsticks or glosses, whatever you want to call them, and this is just so pigmented, and it's just such a beautiful color. I want to get more of these for sure. I just love this. And the best thing with Bite Beauty is it's 100% like all good natural for you. Like, it's made with food grade products, so you can technically eat this and, you know, nothing harmful will happen to you. Probably will taste good actually. And the last actual like lip color is definitely new to me, and that is the Fenty Beauty Stunna Lip Paint in the color Uncensored. I can't decide if I love this because of the shade, because it's like the perfect red for every skin tone, or because of the formula. The shade is just so beautiful. It really is just the perfect red for every skin tone. I can't see this looking bad on anyone. Everybody I've seen wear it, it looks gorgeous on them. It was just such a good color, as well as the formula. It's definitely not transfer proof, but I feel like no matter how much it transfers, it never leaves, like the pigmentation doesn't leave my lips. So it's really interesting. Like usually when you are kissing or drinking and everything comes off, you look on your lips and it's like fading. This doesn't fade even though it's coming off. So I just really love it. The applicator is a little tricky to get used to, but once you do, it's amazing. And I love that. I think that Fenty Beauty is definitely, I got to the game late, but it's going to be in my 2018 favorites for sure already. I've tried some more things, and yeah, she knows what she's doing. And then the last lip favorite is just a lip balm, and these are the Glossier balm.com. I have the rose and mint. As you can see, the rose is like almost pretty much gone. I love these. These are such a good balm, just for, you know, everyday use. I just really love these. Glossier is one of those things I do really want to try this year. And yeah, I've just really been enjoying them. So that is it. That is all my products favorites of 2017. If you have any favorites that you think that I should try, please go ahead and leave them down below. I'm always on the lookout for new great products, and I might already have it, and maybe I need to give it another shot. Like I said, that's one of my goals this year, so hopefully I can stick to it. But I do hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and also go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the family. Let's start off the new year together. It's a family. So yeah, hit that subscribe button. Also share this video with your friends, family, whoever, and share the wealth of knowledge of makeup and joy and everything that it brings to us. So thank you again so much for watching, and until next time guys, bye.